When I first moved back to the farm, I started a garden, but the garden has become overgrown. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We've got little elm trees. Man alive, there's a Chinese tallow or popcorn tree there. And it's just overgrown. There's a lot of trumpet vine, there's kudzu, and all those other things. And then up on the hill up there, there's also some chestnut trees and blueberries. I fenced those off, and in fact, I'm gonna clean it up with cows. So often we talk about pigs cleaning things up, and they can, and they do. But cows have this tremendous ability to clean up an area as well. And in this video, that's what I want to show you what I'm doing. I've already roped off the fencing up there, and I've got the water tank filling. I've got to get the apiary fenced off. You would think cows won't bother bees, and many times they won't, but every now and then you'll get one that does. I need to come in here with a weed eater as well. There you go. You're wondering what I'm doing here. The bottom wire is the hot wire. That's not hot right now. I want to energize it. Touching the bottom wire. I don't know how this is going to work. So one of the problems is where they are here. They've got to go through this open area. It's really the parking area. And I put the cattle in here for a day or so when I'm not going to be around as much to let them graze it down. And then I'll come back through and mow it very quickly with a 0-turn mower to knock down, you know, whatever they didn't eat. But the paddock they're going to in the garden is over yonder. The problem is I'm not sure if they're going to leave the paddock, this parking area that I'm in, to go into that new paddock immediately. It may take a couple hours for me to get them in there. Sometimes cows are kind of, they like anything new, even though they got something better in the future. Let me see if we can call them and get them to follow us into that paddock. Swoo! Let's go, ladies! Swoo! 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 That's the very thing I was afraid of. See, anytime your livestock get into a new area, they prefer the fresh grazing first. They want something new every day. They get bored with the same paddocks, and that's true with cows, pigs, donkeys. It's also true to some extent with goats. Grazing animals just prefer that new forage every day. What I think I'm going to do, even though this isn't as good, they've got much better forage where they're going. Where they're going has much better forage. I'm going to drive over there and turn off the water on the livestock tank, and then just kind of show you what I'm talking about. Clover growing nearly knee high. Tell me they're not going to like that when they finally get over here. So it helps if you plan your moves. That's why sometimes planning moves takes a day or two or three, or at least a couple hours, because if you, the cows are just going to have to get bored before they're ready to move to another field. So I just turned the water off, and I'm going to go shut that gate. I'm going to go do some stuff with the pigs, and then come back and turn those heifers in here, and I have a feeling they're going to go at that point. That water tank's working fine. I don't even know where the pigs are. They're probably napping in the shade, even though it's not very shady. Well, you can tell they've been grazing. They're napping is what's happening. All right. Well, they left one tree alone. They tore that one up. Goodness alive. All right, well, I gotta go plant that one. You wouldn't think that an animal that big would be startled or be that worried. Hey, ladies! Hey, it's just me. Oh, I think she's got a milk line. That Duroc there's got a milk line forming up. Hey! This one is one of the new breeders. She was with the boar for a little while. I'm not sure if she's pregnant or not. They're not all that hungry right now. She must be pregnant. Number 9 over there is checking her out. Number 9, oh, she's the friendliest. She's friendly as all get out. You can give her rubs and she comes up to you for scratches. Let's check their feed situation. I have a feeling. Well, they've still got feed in there. They're about out of feed. I'll have to clean those clumps out. They're about out of feed, and the crazy thing is that that's not much different than what they had yesterday when I moved them out here. But again, they've been out here in fresh pasture grazing. They don't have quite the nutritional needs that that they do when they're younger and growing. But you can tell that they've messed around with some of the forage out here and eaten it. But they'll come through soon and just absolutely tear it up and annihilate it. I was looking for that. I set it up there last night and lost track of it. Let's turn this off for the moment. I forgot to plant that the next day. That's not going to work. We usually don't keep T-posts that close together there. I'll be fencing this off with some frequency to protect these little seedlings, and I'd rather have them there just to be on the safe side. Like Yahoo, I forgot to connect the hot wire to the fence. While I was in this paddock over here, I realized that I never finished planting it. I ran out of seed and kind of forgot about it. We're supposed to get rain tonight and tomorrow. I'm gonna be out of town tomorrow, so I think what I'm gonna do is go on and plant. I got some sorghum sudan grass seed left in the planter. I'm gonna mix a bag of buckwheat in there. So I got that planted. I'm gonna go move the big cow herd and then go move those heifers into that lot if I can get that done. So I'm stepping into this pen because it looks like one of these sows, I think it's number 3, is getting close to farrowing. I'm gonna see if I can, there she is right there. I'm gonna check her and see if she's liable to farrow before I get back in town. Yeah, she's still got a few weeks. It just seems surreal that we've just gotten the first meat back from the first set of piglets that these farrowed. They farrowed one more time since then, and now those are in the training pen. Basically, I'm just waiting on the forage to get right before I put them out on pasture. And then I've saved my breeders from the other set, and it's hard to believe that they're already going to be farrowing. That in 2 months or less, probably, that I'll be weaning pigs again. It's just incredibly surreal. But anyway, that's the way of it on the farm. They're fascinated by that grass up on top of the hill right now. There they are. Come on, ladies. Swoo! Come on. You're gonna like it down here. Well, you'll like that kudzu too, I guess. Yeah, now they found it. Yeah, they're gonna stop there now. Well, there you have it. We got those heifers moved. We got the pigs taken care of, finished planting. I'm gonna head to the house and try to get some work done. Y'all take care and have a great day.